been long gone, but you quite can't escape the ghost of Manny Ramirez. So what'd you think when you heard the news?
The ghost of Manny passed, huh? No, I feel like, Manny's doing good, man. He's got like a low 1 ERA. He's throwing the ball well, and, he's been great in our bullpen this year.
You really don't need any media training, do you? You are the king of dodgeball.
What?
You can dodge questions better than anybody.
About Manny.
Well, about Manny Ramirez. Let's talk about.
Let's talk about.
I know. Let's talk about your old friend Manny Ramirez.
I don't know Manny Ramirez. No, I don't know who that guy is. Guy quit on me, and he quit on our team, and I don't know who he is. Who is he?
So is this karma? Is this karma? Finally, justice being served on Manny Ramirez?
Well, I don't know if it's justice or karma or whatever, but I think that it's a situation where I'm glad he's not in our clubhouse where we have to deal with this. I'm glad he's over there on the West Coast, and those guys and Joe Torre and all those guys over there and his teammates and coaches and staff, they can all deal with that, because when he was here with us, things like this. They take a toll on you, and I'm just glad we don't have to deal with it.
We did have a debate back at the station about the fact that if Manny had actually stayed with the Red Sox for the rest of the season before he was traded, it could have worked out. That, in the past Manny had acted up, but in the end he still came back and he played well. Was that the situation? Could that have happened?
I agree. I think it could have worked out, but I think that the situation that we had at hand was kind of making it to where it wasn't going to work out. It started to kind of have that snowball effect, and to where one thing led to another, and it got to the point where it got too much to take, man, in our clubhouse. And when it gets to that point, you're not going to win ball games, and it is what it is, and like I said earlier, I'm glad we're not dealing with it.
Okay, are you numb to news like this? Another big name, first A-Rod, then Roger Clemens, now Manny Ramirez?
No, I'm definitely not numb to this fact. I think that this has gotten to the point where, I mean, my God, this is kind of getting out of hand, and I personally thought that he was one of the guys that were clean, and he was one of the guys that had that natural ability. But obviously not, and it's sad to see, because the game of baseball needs people like that, and they need high-profile players that are not using steroids or performance-enhancing drugs to say, look, our game is clean, this is where we're at, we're not a dirty game, and it kind of sucks, to be honest with you. It kind of sucks for the game of baseball that a big name like him is going to get thrown in the whole mix now.
Do you think the fans care?
Of course. I think they care. I think they want to see players out there that are clean, and players that go out there and respect the game and play clean, man, because that's what this game needs, and we're striving so hard to get there. And I felt like the game of baseball and the players within game of baseball were very close to getting to that point of becoming a clean, and this kind of just puts a damper in the whole thing, man.
I wanted to believe him, too. Yeah. I mean, when he first came out, and he said, listen, it was a prescription issue, my doctor messed up, and then we've heard reports that that's not the case, that it's basically a woman's fertility drug that can be used as a masking agent. So you have to be extremely cautious about what you put into your body. What's your protocol about vitamins, about anything that you would use to help yourself?
This is the deal, Tangway. This is the deal. Regardless of what you take, and regardless of what you put in your body, every year at spring training, they give us a long list in Spanish and in English.
Okay.
What you can do and what you can't do. So to fail a test and it be presented to you what you're getting tested for, there's no excuses.
It's like failing a test with the answers in your back pocket.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said before, man, it is a sad thing, because in the long run, this gets put back on our game and the integrity of our game because of one person. And is it fair? No, it's not fair, but that's just the way it is.